Sumaya English Primary School, Class 6, and the subject is Geography. And the chapter is second chapter, and the name of the chapter is Let Us Use the Gratitude. Before the first chapter, we have studied about the earth and the gratitude. Now here the second chapter we will study about the use of the gratitude. So here is the globe which we have studied before also. And now we will see the some points about this chapter. When we talk about the various places or any regions or rivers or about the roads, we are actually talking about the earth only. That means everything is related to the earth. That means everything is on the earth. So whatever the locations of the places or any extent of the regions or any linear features, if particularly any linear features we are talking about, everything we are describing with the help of the parallels and the meridians which is shown on the globe, that is on the map, because related to that map only, and by taking the help of that map only we are identifying the places, and we used to talk about the various regions, rivers, roads, everything. So just we will see here how we are going to use the gratitude for all these purposes. So here is the lines we can see in the world map. Each and everything, the lines is the latitudes and the longitude, how it is been parallel to each other, and the lines is also shown here, and the 7 continent is also here. Here is the some points we will see here. While describing any locations of the places, we used to consider only one parallel and the one meridian. That means in the example we will talk about the Delhi, that means which is located in the 28 degree 3650, that is in the north latitude, and in the 77 degree 12 east, that is 3, that is in the longitude. You can see the latitude and the longitude lines in this figure. And the next, when we are describing about the extent of the region, we need to consider 2 parallel lines and the 2 meridians. That means whenever we are talking about the extent of the region, we used to talk about the 2 parallels and the 2 meridians at the extreme end of that region. That means which regions we are talking about things. And next, that means the example of this point is about the extent of the Australia, how it has been extend from the 2 parallel lines to the 2 meridians, that is to the latitude and the longitude. And next of linear features, we will talk about the extent linear feature, that is like a river, road, etc. Many things is there which used to describe on the earth, which we can see on the map also, that is on the globe also. That means it need to consider the latitude and the longitude of the terminal points. That means the exactly wherever it used to start. For example, if we will talk about the river, that is the Nile river, which is in the Africa, and it originates in the Lake Victoria. That means the river Nile, if we are talking that which is located in the Africa, means the starting point, that is the originate, exactly where it is located, that is the Lake Victoria, which flows from the north, and then afterwards it used to meet the Mediterranean Sea, which is near the city of the Alexander, that is which is in the Egypt. So these was the examples of these things. Here we can see the important parallels and the meridians points, which is the longitude, and that is the longitude, see how it has been shown, and here is the latitude and the equator, Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, which we are going to study in the next point. See how the Tropic of Cancer, the line it is the, and the Tropic of Capricorn. This Tropic of Capricorn, which is situated in the south, that means in the south pole, and the Tropic of Cancer, which is situated in the north pole, which you have to always, you have to remember it. This is the north pole, south pole, and the longitude. See the Arctic Circle, and the main thing is the equator. This is the basic things which we have studied in the previous also. Now here we will go to the next point, that is about the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. That means in all the places between, that is the north and the south of the equator, which receives the perpendicular rays on 2 days in a year. That means that on 2 days, means in the whole 1 year, there is the 2 days which receives one particular rays, that is from the north and the south, Other areas of the never get particular rays. That means in the whole year, the 2 days, it gets only in the north and the south of the equator, which receives a particular rays. But in the other areas of the earth, it never gets any particular, means perpendicular rays. That means the parallels at which, that is the 23 degree. That means here you can see it down. The Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. You can see the figure how it has been shown on the globe. The same things which we can see here, the points in the area which is between these two parallel lines. That means the middle, it is the equator, and in the north pole we can see the Tropic of Cancer, and in the south pole we can see the Tropic of Capricorn. So in the area between these two parallels, that means the whole throughout the year, that means the whole year, there is that in 2 days there is the one perpendicular rays which receives from the north and the south. That is the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. And the next which we can see in the Arctic Circle and the Antarctic Circle. Here see the circle, it has been shown in the Arctic Circle and the Antarctic Circle. That is in the North Pole the Arctic Circle, and the Antarctic Circle which is in the South Pole. And this thing, that means in the area between these two parallel lines which is throughout the year, that means in the whole year these two parallel lines, that means in the daytime it lasts within the 24 hours. These are called the Arctic Circle and the Antarctic Circle. See in the figure it has been shown how the rays, the perpendicular rays, it has been here, which we can see in the globe, Arctic Circle and the Antarctic Circle. And when we used to talk about the season, that means that depending on the season, many in the daytime, sun being visible in the sky. It happens in our day-to-day life also, we can see it now. When we are depending on the season, and when we are talking about the daytime, when we used to say the daytime, when the sun is seen in the sky, that means when the sun is visible in the sky, that means can be greater than 24 hours in the areas between the polar circles and the poles. That means the sun is 24 hours greater in that areas, and especially it is in the polar circles and the poles. That the maximum duration of the sun's appearance in the sky, that means in the sky when we are talking about the sun is looking in the maximum time, that means can be of 6 months at the poles based on the season. During this period, that means the sun continues to move in the spiral on the horizon. That means what happens when we used to see that the 6 months continuously, when we are seeing the maximum duration of the sun is there at the poles, that means it is based on the seasons only. At that time what happened, at that period the sun used to continuously move in a which sphere, in the horizon way. See here the next point, it is the prime meridian. You can see the line of the prime meridian and the equator also, which we are going to study about the prime meridian, that is the Greenwich meridian. The 0-degree longitude, or which is also known as the prime meridian, which is a very important line, that is a very important meridian. See the prime meridian line, that is also known as a 0-degree longitude. The main purpose of this is what? The main purpose of this line, which is fixed in the global standard time, why it has been fixed and why it has said that it is very important. That means it is the standard times, because it shows the times for the different countries. With the help of this standard prime meridian line only, we used to consider the times of the different countries. So this is known as the Greenwich meridian, which is the global standard time. That means it shows the different countries' time. That is the GMT, that is a Greenwich Mean Time. When the meridian is in the 180 degree, that is also very important for our countries. That means for our earth also, we shows the different times. From the prime meridian only, the other meridian used to mark it down the points, that is in the east also or otherwise in the west also. So this 180 degree meridian used to lies opposite to the prime meridian. That means this prime meridian, it is just opposite to that meridian, which we have told about the 180 degree meridian, which lies opposite just to the prime meridian. So you have seen the figure here, everything, the prime meridian and the equator. This is the basic things which you have to remember. I hope so all the points are clear. Thank you very much.